Hey everybody, Zarkazm here. Welcome to Zark Speaks. Oh my lord, has it been a long time since I've been able to record a video. So, as many of you have noticed, I disappeared early August. And some of you may know that I posted at least a comment on my YouTube channel. My hard drive crashed. So I was out of the game for a little bit, had to kind of save up some money, purchase a new hard drive, and then recover everything off the old one. And I recovered mostly everything. So recovered the Feed the Beast world, and my recordings are on an external hard drive, so I didn't lose anything like that. But I did lose my my video editing software, and I have older software, so it took a bit to get that reinstalled and get that all back to how it should be. And so much has happened in between that time. I mean, it's December now. It's almost as if I took a fall break. Oh man, I wish I took a fall break. Oh, but so much has happened. Let's just kind of go down the list real quick. So first of all, as I said, hard drive crash. I did buy a new hard drive. I bought actually a SanDisk Extreme SSD. Actually, I still have the box on my desk. Oops. Yes, SanDisk Extreme Pro SSD. I got a 480 gig, and if I remember, I'll throw a picture or something up. It's a recently released SanDisk drive. No, I'm not sponsored by SanDisk. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not popular enough. But I heard about it from Total Biscuit, because I follow Total Biscuit, and it comes with a 10-year warranty. A note to any of you that do purchase this: be sure you get the serial number off of the hard drive from the underside, because apparently the serial number on the box is wrong, and the serial number that you get from the SanDisk has like these SSD tools that you install. Apparently that's wrong too, because I couldn't register the dang hard drive, and when I contacted support, they're like, give me the serial number that's on the drive, and honestly I just can't be bothered to pull it back out. So I really can't. So anyway, just make sure you get your serial number off the drive. Let's see what else has happened. Big Minecraft news: Microsoft purchased Mojang. That was unexpected and interesting. And from what I read, it was mostly Notch was just kind of tired of running a company. Like, he didn't want to run a company. He wanted to develop, not manage. And kind of the whole thing of parents getting mad at Mojang for not preventing their kids from like spending money in servers that aren't even administered by Mojang. I think Notch is like, all right, I don't want to deal with stupid people if this is going to be the kind of people I'm dealing with, and I don't blame him. What else has happened? Well, in Hearthstone, there have been a lot of Hearthstone changes, and of course, BlizzCon happened recently, and there was a champion crowned, and I was actually, if I'll come to my screen real quick, I was actually kind of playing around with the final deck that won. I had all the cards, so I figured I'd take a look at it, and yeah, it's okay, but I'm not really good at Druid to begin with. In fact, personally, I've never used Wild Growth. I've always thought Wild Growth is kind of a dumb card, and I still do. It's kind of like Gadget Son, I think, is a stupid card. Things like that. I don't know. I'm really weird when it comes to meta, which is why I'm not Legend, probably. So don't. I have my own preference. I have my own taste. I'll make a deck that's mainstream, and I'll play around with it for a bit, but then in the end I'll evolve it into something of my own, which is something you guys have seen with like my version of Miracle Rogue, which does work to a degree, but it's still, you got to draw the cards at the right time, and things like that. So yeah, that's that. What else has happened? Well, I think one of the earliest changes that happened while I was out was the Leroy Jenkins nerf, where it was increased in mana, which I just stopped using Leroy at that point. If we come to my Miracle deck here, I actually disenchanted Leroy, got him later in a pack, and disenchanted him again. I just don't use him anymore. In fact, in my in my Miracle deck, if you will, I've switched to using Arcane Golems. I threw in the South Sea deckhand just to see, because I know some people are starting to use that now, but honestly, I have bad luck. I mean, I feel like my win rate with this deck has actually gone down since I put that deckhand in. And of course, Gadget Sun. I don't run Gadget Sun in my deck, honestly. I started running. I added Ragnaros, I added Sledge Belcher, and I added Spellbreaker because I realized that my deck had no silence, my deck really had no taunt, and at least having one taunt, especially Sledge Belcher, kind of gets me out of some jams. And then of course Ragnaros, I found that with Leroy, if I had to use Leroy early on, if I couldn't use him as the finisher and I lost him early on, that was it. I had nothing else to count on, and Ragnaros kind of fills in that gap. Ragnaros is great anyway. Oh yeah, the Buzzard Nerf, the Starving Buzzard, 5 mana, which it really only prompted me to take one of my Buzzards out of my deck. I mean, Buzzard still works. You know, it's not that bad. It really isn't. So my trap deck isn't too bad. I took one of the Buzzards out and I put the Gladiator Longbow back in. I think it's the trade I made at the time. So it's not bad. I have actually experimented with a newer Hunter deck, which involves mostly Death Rattles, which I don't like as much. And this isn't a copy of your typical Death Rattle Hunter, because you'll see some differences, like especially down here. Like I've got Stalag and Fugin in here, Kel'Thuzad, King Crush. Obviously, I got a Golden King Crush out of a pack, so I disenchanted my other one. I'm like, I'm keeping that. Got a Golden Leopard Gnome as well. But like Web Spinners, I don't like Web Spinners because I don't like a majority of the beasts that it spawns, which might change now with Goblins and Gnomes, which we will talk about here in a minute. What else have I done in our... Oh, I finally got enough dust to construct a handlock deck, which is interesting. It's not as great as Zoo to me, but again, it all depends. I also got to use Sarah out of a pack, so I was playing around with a Priest deck, because Priest and Ysera is pretty... I mean, Ysera in a fire, 12/12, that's one of the first things I think of. So I've been playing around with this Priest deck, combining like Zombie Chow with Akanai Soul Priest. I think the only thing I'm really missing from this is like a Cabal Shadow Priest, which I don't have any. But there's some new Priest cards coming that'll make this interesting, I'm sure. Yeah, this is really a failure. I think I might just delete that deck. Azulidin, as you saw. Actually, I'm going to delete this deck as well. And this one, because it's not really doing very well. Freeze Mage, this is pretty... it's pretty straight copy and paste, actually. Because I was getting to this point where I was starting to see a lot of these freeze mages, and I'm like, what is going on? So I looked up this deck, and I made it, and I've been messing with it, and I tweaked it a little bit, because like I don't have there's a 2-mana legendary spell power thing. But to look it up now, because I don't know what it's called. Oh yeah, Blood Mage Thalamus. I don't have Blood Mage Thalamus. So it's slightly different. It's mostly the same. I did craft Alexstrasza for this deck just because I felt like it needed it, and I've never had Alexstrasza before, so that was fun. But I think I may delete it because it's not that great. Now, see, at one point, you know, as you saw a while back, like when I did my last Hearthstone video back in August, I had, you know, a deck of every class. I actually got tired of it, deleted all of them except for these 3, the Trap deck, the Zoolock, and the Miracle. Well, no, actually I deleted the Miracle. I kept my Paladin deck at the time. I remade the Miracle, which we looked at a minute ago. So, yeah, I think this is good. I'll experiment with these some more. Now, the Zoolock deck, of course, it has ever evolved. I've added Undertakers. It's now shifted slightly more to a Death Rattle deck. I did finally get rid of those Nerubian Spider things. I added in Baron Rivendare and Void Tear. Also added in the eggs. Still got Lord Walker Cho. You know, he's the front runner. Just, come on, man. I did finally get a second Doomguard, but I didn't put him in here because if I have them both in here, I end up drawing both of them, and it does me no good. But this deck is actually probably my best deck. Is this Zoolock deck, and I feel like it's different enough that it's not quite the meta, but I mean it works very well, especially if I can go second, and especially when I throw that Lord Walker Cho out there, turn 1, coin Lord Walker Cho, they're like, what do I do? No one plays this card, which is funny. So, yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. So, in Curse of Naxxramas, now I know Naxxramas has been out for a long time, and the problem was, you know, my coverage of it kind of stopped in the middle of it, which the last episode we did, I believe it was this challenge, Hagen the Unclean. Yeah, we finished off week 2's challenge, and we were going to head into week 2's heroic, which I do actually have already recorded. I had it recorded back then. I just, you know, everything died before I could edit it all. But as you can see, I have not done the heroics of the other 3 quarters. I have completed everything on normal, and I completed all the challenges just so I could get all the cards. But I still have heroic to do, which I've really been saving it, you know, for when I could get everything back up and running. And I'm going to need to do it soon because Goblins and Gnomes has come out. Well, it will have come out by the time this video comes out, because it comes out on December 8th. Today is December 6th at the moment. So they've released the Goblin and Gnomes cards early in the arena, and they gave you a free arena ticket, which is cool. This is my second? Yeah, this is my second arena run with the new Goblin and Gnome cards, and this is the best arena run I've ever had so far. I got a really good treat for you guys today. My best arena run was my best arena run before today has been 9. Well, 9-3 obviously because I lost. However, tonight I have for you the deciding match, 11-2. Either we take it all or we lose. And this, I mean, this deck has actually done really well. I really look forward to when I can build decks with these mech cards. And so far, my favorite card has been this guy, the Matter Bomber. So much better than the Mad Bomber. The Mad Bomber is a piece of crap, but this Matter Bomber is amazing. And Onyxia has actually been amazing. I kind of want to get Onyxia because I've never had Onyxia, and this has actually gotten me out of some jams in this game. So, without further ado, we're going to play the final game. Touching on Minecraft for a moment, Feed the Beast is coming back. I realize 1.8 is out, and I also realize that 1.7.10 has gotten to a point where it's more or less stable. In fact, my private server that was 1.6.4, we just recently upgraded to 1.7.10, and that's what I've kind of been doing in my off time, is just kind of playing around and getting my server up and going. So the YouTube Feed the Beast world is still 1.4.7, shortly going to be upgrading, and I'm going to upgrade it in transitions to 1.5 and to 1.6 and to 1.7. I'll probably stop at 1.6 for a while. So yeah, don't worry about that. Might have some other Minecraft-related things coming out. Something I've just kind of got planned that I might be working on in my spare time. As well as some non-Minecraft content and non-Hearthstone content. Obviously, I'm a I'm not a Minecraft channel, as much Minecraft content as I put out. I am a multi-game channel. I better put the Undertaker out, really. This is kind of cool. Cog Master has 2 attack while you have a mech. So it's a good turn 1 if you've got another mech like ready to go turn 2. And there's some really cool turn 2 mechs. Especially there's a Paladin exclusive turn 2 mech that's a 2/2 with Divine Shield. It's really cool. So let's see what he does. Also, I'm rocking the BlizzCon card back. I bought a virtual ticket. I didn't actually get to go. So every month I've been getting all the card backs, but see, this is a new one that just came out recently. Was the Goblins one, and the Gnomes one is going to be out at the end of December. But I need to get the hardcore Naxxramas card back, by golly. Oh yeah, there's one of the Shaman exclusives. So much better than the Dust Devil. Now, this is a problem, because I can't kill this. Alright. Yep, that's gonna hurt. They've also added new boards. Well, so far I guess I've only seen one board, maybe, and well, we won't see it tonight, obviously. But it's got like a laser thing here that you can turn, and over here it's got like a rocket with little satellites, and you can touch satellites. And if you turn the laser and you shoot the satellite over there, it makes the rocket launch. And then down here is like a box of bombs or something. Really? I don't know about you. And then over here in the corner, there's like a weird, I guess, transmutation chamber. You can mess with some levers and hit a button, and this thing inside just kind of changes from dilly to dilly. Dang it!
Reporting for duty.
I can fix anything.
This is not what I had in mind. I hope he has nothing to play, summons a totem, and the knife just hits the Cog Master. Do it. Ah, okay, that was good. That was good. This is a cool legendary. It's randomly summon another legendary. In one of my games, I killed something with this, like a 7/7, and it died, and then it summoned dang it! It summoned the Shaman legendary that has Divine Shield, Taunt and Charge, and Wind Fury, and I was able to continue the attack that turn. It's nice. There's a Camel Yeti. 5/4 for 4 instead of a 4/5, and it's a beast. It's pretty cool. I like it. My new favorite card's coming out next turn. I gotta get an Ixia. I actually kind of like an Ixia. Ooh. Ha, you missed. Now what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when my camel come for you? Bad slime, bad slime. Or ooze. Bad ooze, bad ooze. Oh, oh. Yes! Oh, he's, oh, miss. Yes! I am... I need to kill that. And go, Matter Bomber! Yeah! You say so.
Thank you.
What you got? Stoneforge that. You got nothing. Got nothing. You got your little 1 damage. I've got nothing as well. I'm actually gonna do this. Going for a hard hit. Put the pressure on.
I am sorry.
Put the pressure on. Turn 7, I really don't have a play though. Turn 8 and 9, however.
Your magic shall not save.
That's alright, he's still a 5/4. Alright. Cool. I think. Well, he could give that thing Wind Fury, so I do want to be careful. I don't want to be greedy. I want to get the 12 win. I've never gotten a 12 win. Well, I've never gotten an 11 either, but by golly, I want to finish an arena. I've never finished one. And I remember because the limit to the arena used to be 9, like back in the beta. It used to be 9, and then they increased it to 12 when they released it. And when I was in the beta, the highest I could get was like 6 or 7. And then I finally got 9 after they upped it to 12, and I was like, oh. So, kind of sucked. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it like we do on the Discovery Channel. Tell you what, Epic Rap Battles of History has been hitting it pretty good lately.
Pass me that arc light spinner.
Pretty good.
Feel the power.
Yep. Okay, that's not that bad. I think he's got Bloodlust. I think he's counting. He's counting. You must die. I don't... Do I want to summon Onyxia? Not yet. Not yet. Let's, Well, no, let's do it, actually. Let's summon Onyxia. Boom. That's intimidating, too. It's like, oh my god. The board is full. It's full of whelps, but it's full.
Truth is my shield.
Okay, that's good. It's good. Good response. Truth is my shield. But I do have Spellbreaker in the hand. Nice, nice, okay. Oh, this is another new one. It's kind of cool, but depending on the situation, you don't want to play it, really. I think I'd rather just silence that and go for the face. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just see what happens.
I have no time for games.
That was a mistake.
Yes! 12-2! Woohoo! Amazing. I'm gonna love Goblins Gnomes. Oh, look at that key. Oh, look at that key. Oh yeah, this is another cool thing. You can spectate on people now. Isn't that amazing? Oh, look at that 12 key. I need to like write down this deck. Oh, I can't. Oh no. Alright. Let's open it. Let's open a pack. It better be full legendaries. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Oh yeah. So what if I go back here? What does it do? Oh. Alright. Let's open this. Bet to be good. Oh. Well, yeah. Well, that was shit. That was crap. Very, very, very shitu. That's what that was. Where's the void? There he is. Yeah, another wisp. Go away. I have a golden wisp. I don't know if you saw that. Golden wisp. Yeah, I think if I get to 1600 dust, Nixia's coming my way. What else is the new one? What did I just get? Oh yeah, the gold Kodo. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Yeah, I actually had a gold Gadget Sun, but then they just recently nerfed this, so you get the full value. So I got like 800 dust from getting rid of the gold Gadget Sun, because I don't use Gadget Sun anyway. Yeah, it's funny, they nerfed Soulfire, is now a... Oh, I'm in crafting mode. They nerfed Soulfire, it's now a 1 mana card. They nerfed Gadget Sun, it's now 6 mana, and they also nerfed Flare for the Hunter, it's now a 2 mana card instead of a 1, which I did not use any of those cards. Just call me crazy, but I did not use any one of them. Let's see if we can come up with something real quick to, let's see if there's an epic that we just don't want. A couple epics. You know, like these Hungry Crabs, I haven't really been using them. Let's get rid of, let's get rid of them. We don't use them. Oddly enough, Sea Giant, I'm not... Do I use Sea Giant? Oh, I don't think I use Sea Giant, actually. We just need to get rid of one more. Yeah, I don't use Sea Giant. Let's... Yeah, let's get rid of Sea Giant. There we go, there's a 1600. Let us get Anixia. Boom! And let us... I don't know where we could put Anixia. I don't know, I might have to construct a new Paladin deck, kind of similarly, when Goblins and Kings is fully out, make a new Paladin deck with Anixia in it, and see where we can go. Yeah, so, this has been Zark Speaks. Very tremendous occasion. Go to my quest log here. Oh yeah, 12 out of 268 wins. Finally got 12. Yes. So yeah, I'm Zarkazm. See you guys next time.